Hey guys and gals, this is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft. I hope you guys and gals are all doing well. Welcome to the Lone Wolf Bushcraft at Noon show. Hope you guys and gals are all doing well. This is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft. Hope everyone's having a good time. Uh, let's see, it's 12:07 p.m. in the afternoon here. So it's probably 12:07 a.m. in Hong Kong in the Philippines, I think. So yeah. And once again, welcome to the Lone Wolf Bushcraft's noon live show. I'm your host, JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and you are in the Lone Wolf Bushcraft noon live show. So I hope, like I said, I hope everyone's doing well today. And for those of you that are over in the States, it's in the afternoon. For those of you who are in Hong Kong or the Philippines, it's probably it's evening time over there. Anyways, I hope my Filipino subscribers and my Hong Kong subscribers and my subscribers from Hawaii and then also the subscribers here in the States, I hope they're all doing well. Thanks to my subscribers who've been with me a really long time. I appreciate you guys and gals so very much. And thank you to my new subscribers. You guys and gals all rock. So I really appreciate the love that's being showed in my channel. Thanks for all the likes and comments. Thanks to those of you who shared out my live streams. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So yeah, my other nickname I have is Daddy Lone Wolf, which is pretty funny. So yeah, I can't remember how I got that nickname, but it stuck. So sometimes my YouTube friends call me Daddy Lone Wolf, and then the majority of my YouTube friends call me Lone Wolf Bushcraft. Hey, what's up, Emily? How's it going? How's it going, beautiful baby sister Emily? Where are you watching from, Emily? I'm just curious. JRAK Lone Wolf Bushcraft's just curious from where you're watching from, Emily. And I don't know if I can pronounce the last name right. Emily Enriquez. So hopefully I pronounced that okay. Emily Enriquez. I'm doing well. Daddy Lone Wolf, aka JRAK Lone Wolf Bushcraft's doing well. How are you doing there? And I didn't even think I could put this. I'm going to copy it to my clipboard, but I'm also going to paste it in the chat. So in case anybody wants to come up, they can if they want to. Sometimes I forget to do that, but it is now pasted to the clipboard. And Emily, you are in or you're currently watching the Lone Wolf Bushcraft's noon show. Oh, you're watching from Kuwait. That's cool. So you must be. Are you a Filipino working in Kuwait, or are you an American working in Kuwait? And what time is it there in Kuwait? I'm still at work now and see you on live. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I hope your work's going good. Uh, I'm actually on my lunch break, so that's why I called this particular live stream the Lone Wolf Bushcrafts at Noon show. So I'm actually on my lunch break. I'm a Filipino working in Kuwait. Cool. A lot of majority of the are there are let's see, what are some of the channels I know that are also working? There's Heart Gasper. I can't remember if she's working in Kuwait. But anyways, Heart Gasper channel is a really cool channel. Um, Hong Kong Explorer is an awesome channel. What's another Filipino channel I know? So here are the Filipino channels I know: Hong Kong Explorer, Blessed Life, Song for Anna, Heart Gasper, Hazy Cheesy. What are some of the other ones? And then the Australian ones are the O Show, which is Owen. It's 7 p.m. there. Oh, it's 7 p.m. in Kuwait. Cool. So the Australian guys I know, Owen runs the O Show, and then Adrian Gibson runs the Adrian Gibson channel. I believe Adrian Gibson's from Perth, which is in Australia. I can't remember offhand where Owen is at, but he is in Australia. And then the other Australian I know is Ellie's from Ellie's Adventure Vlogs. And occasionally Ellie and Adrian and also the O Show, aka Owen, they sometimes will talk about uh, the football there, which is actually soccer there in Australia. And they have I think, if I remember right, they have a team called the Swans. And I always tease Ellie, if I played if I played soccer in Australia, or like they like to call it, they call it football in Australia. It would be hard for me to be afraid of a team called the Swans. So now, if I played on a team called the Swans, I would hope that we're super good and that we're beating people, because I know people aren't going to be afraid of our name. So I just think that's funny. In other parts of the world, instead of calling it soccer, they call it football, which is appropriate because they kick the ball. They kick the ball all the time with our football. I'm going to open me a Coca-Cola Zero here. Hold on. I love the sound of that. So yeah, another, my Australian brethren will sometimes talk with Brett Glasgow, and Brett Glasgow will sometimes talk about American football, and also they'll also talk about the European football leagues. So that's interesting. But it's really it's interesting for sure. But yeah, I enjoy listening both them talk about American football. Of course, the American football. Whenever I say that, it's NFL, and yeah, it's the American football. And I also think of college football as well. So that's pretty cool. I think my favorite between pro and college football probably has to be college football, but I still follow the pro football. And I think they've played, I think in the NFL, they're in week 4 of the college football season. And I've been playing catch up a little bit. I follow the NFL channel on YouTube. And so I've been watching all the highlight reels from the NFL YouTube channel, catching up on week 3. So that's what I've been doing on week 3. Oh, thanks for sharing my my noon live show out to your community. I appreciate that, Emily. Or as they say in the Philippines, salama, salama, salama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. So, what's your favorite food there in Kuwait? What's your favorite thing you like to eat there in Kuwait? I want to say my favorite thing to eat here in the States. I have probably 3 favorite things. A really, really good hamburger. Oh, I understood that phrase. Owala anuman. That means you're welcome in, I think, either Tagalog or Bisaya. I think that might be Tagalog. Wala anuman. You're welcome. Thanks. Um, yeah, my 3 favorite things to eat here, or whenever I go to a restaurant here in the States, I enjoy eating either a really good hamburger or a really good steak. And the other item I probably like is pizza, And then another item I've been throwing a lot of YouTube videos at is my sushi. I call it my sushi lover. For those people who are sushi lovers, I've thrown up lots of. I got a whole playlist dedicated to sushi. So to say that I love sushi may be an understatement. But my wife, she's she has a wild mix. She's Peruvian, Japanese, Spanish, and Italian. And one time I brought her some very authentic sushi, and she did not want to eat the real sushi. She ate the other safer sushi, which is the California roll, which has the imitation crab meat. So I was laughing. I bought my Peruvian wife, who's part Japanese, some real sushi, and she was more interested in eating the other types of sushi that people find a lot safer to eat. But I actually like the real sushi. I usually get a tuna sushi roll or I get a salmon sushi roll, and I enjoy that. But anyways, long story short, I definitely love sushi, and I got a whole playlist on my YouTube channel showing off the different sushis. And I recently put 2 videos up recently talking about the sushi that I was eating the past few days. If I have something to buy and send money. Oh, okay. Just I go outside if I have something to buy or send money to my family. Cool. Yeah, a lot of Filipinos. I saw a really neat story on the. It was a story about the Philippines, how they give out a lot of work visas to Filipinos to go work abroad. And then a lot of Filipinos who do go work abroad end up sending money back to their parents, and they send money back to their children. And sometimes they even send back a big care box. Uh, the other thing I've been learning is they throw up Christmas lights really early, maybe even in the start of October. And so it seems like they celebrate Christmas super early by setting up Christmas lights. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they start setting up Christmas lights in October. Hey, Jane, how's it going? What's happening? Hello, shout out. I appreciate that. How's it going, beautiful baby sister? What's happening? Where are you listening from? And once again, Jane, you are in the Lomo Bushcraft's noon live show. And how are you doing? And thanks for the shout out. I'll play your playlist. Oh, thanks, Emily. I appreciate that. Yeah, anyone who wants to, feel free to play my playlist. I actually learned from one of the Filipinas to start creating playlists. I guess when they looked at my YouTube channel real quick, they didn't realize I hadn't set up my playlist. So I've been getting really cool help from the Filipino community. And one of the best suggestions I got was create a bunch of playlists on my channel, which is awesome because then, like, one playlist is nothing but travel vlogs from Mexico. And then another playlist I got are travel vlogs from Peru. So, yes, they will see bushcrafting on my channel. But the other cool thing is they also will get to see my travel vlogs from Peru, and they also get to see my travel vlogs from Mexico, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I want to say when I'm not making bushcraft videos, one of my favorite videos to make is the travel vlog videos. So I want to say about 3 months ago, I got to travel to Sayulita, Mexico, and Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. The first week I spent in Puerto Vallarta was in an all-inclusive hotel. And then the second week I spent in Sayulita. I actually rented an Airbnb. It was really awesome. Jane says it came from the Philippines, and I'm okay, friend. Cool. So the second week, like I said, I rented an Airbnb in Sayulita, Mexico, which was really awesome. And it was really cool. Um, it was up on a hill, and and we were staying on the second floor. So we were staying on the second floor, and yeah, it was just really cool. And there was also a pool level on the second floor as well. And I really felt when I went to Mexico, I felt like I had two different vacation experiences. Because the first week in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, we stayed at an all inclusive hotel. If none of you have ever done that before, I'd highly recommend it because, like the name implies, it's an all inclusive hotel. You pay one rate and it covers your whole trip for that whole week, and all your food's taken care of. And they're stocking up your small refrigerator in your room. And yeah, if you've never done the all inclusive hotel, I definitely would recommend it when you go traveling because sometimes you can get really cool deals. It's uh, it's super. It's really awesome. It's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, after spending that week in the all-inclusive hotel in Puerto Vallarta, then we traveled a little bit to Sayulita, Mexico, which wasn't too far. I think we took a taxi to Sayulita, Mexico, from Puerto Vallarta, and it took us directly to our Airbnb, and it was really cool. Except you paid for your Airbnb, but you then have to cover all your lunch and dinners because you're not staying in an all inclusive, especially if you're staying in the Airbnb. But it was cool because we got to, when we walked down the hill from our Airbnb, we're immediately right in the center of Sayulita, Mexico, which was awesome. We were next to all the shops. And then not too far from all the shops and businesses was the ocean. So we got to walk to the beach. Hey, Brett, how's it going? You're in the Lone Wolf Bushcraft noon show. How's it going, Brett? Brett's a really cool channel. He talks a lot of sports on his channel, and he also helps support a lot of different channels. So he supported some American channels. He supported a lot of Filipino channels. So give Brett Glasgow a check out. Um, yeah, he's very supportive of all the different channels here on YouTube. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, part of the reason I share out my travel vlogs, and also you guys will see food vlogs as well. Um, I did a few food vlogs of Peruvian sandwich place here in Indiana. In case some of you don't know, I'm from Midwest Indiana, but I actually was born in Texas. I was born in Austin, Texas. So I'm a Texas boy who's lived in Indiana, who's grown up pretty much in Indiana most of my life. My parents had only stayed 1 year in Texas when I was born, but I read about Austin where I was born at, and it's just a really, I wish they had stayed. But growing up in Midwest Indiana has been cool. It's been pretty awesome. So, and of course, the Peruvian lady I ended up marrying and been with for 29 years. During those 29 years, we've got to go traveling, of course, to Peru. Um, Wild things have been happening in Peru, South America lately. The um, the politics have been tripping me out a little bit. So we're definitely watching more Peruvian news because of that, because of the politics. There's kind of like a political drama going on in Peru. So my wife's been watching more Peruvian news than she has since she's lived here. So so yeah, she's definitely, and she's keeping me apprised what's happening in Peru. So the neat thing about it, they don't just have two parties over there. I think they have 20 different parties over in Peru, South America. 20 different political parties. So that's pretty wild. So, um, but yeah, I was just sharing that with you mainly because I noticed my Peruvian wife has been watching a lot of news there from Peru. Um, yeah. So yeah, I talked about my playlist. And like I said, you'll find bushcrafting and camping there on the playlist. But you also will find my travel vlog videos, my food vlog videos, I even have one playlist that's totally dedicated to all my live stream plays. So if you ever miss a live stream show, you don't have to worry about it. Or if you want to catch up on some of my live stream shows, you can go to the Lone Wolf Bushcraft's live playlist, and it's got all the live streams I've done, and I put them all in one playlist there, in case you want to catch up on the live stream shows I've done. So, all right, Emily's connected. Came to the channel of Brett Glasgow. That's cool. That's awesome. Well, hey, I'm going to wrap up this live noon show. Let's see. How long am I going to go? Let's see. 20. I got 2 minutes left. So there's 2 minutes left on my live stream show here. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I'm doing my live noon show here. I don't always get to do a live stream noon show. Just whenever the opportunity presents itself, and since I'm on my lunch break, the opportunity had presented itself. So I'm gonna run it all the way up to my lunch break here. All right, my friend, can I connect with you on Facebook? Yeah, I don't mind. Go ahead. I got two. Or you might be asking that of Brett. That's cool. In case any of you want to connect with me on Facebook, I'm at John Randall Bushcraft, and then my other YouTube is Hoosier Bushcraft. So, and I use both those Facebooks to promote my Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel. So, I'm also on Twitter at Bushcraft Lone, and then I'm on Instagram at Bushcraft Lone Wolf. So, if you want to see some of my stuff on if you want to see some of my stuff on Instagram, it's Bushcraft Lone Wolf. If you want to see all my stuff here on YouTube, it's Lone Wolf Bushcraft. If you want to see me on TikTok, my TikTok name is the same name as my YouTube channel. So my TikTok channel name is at Lone Wolf Bushcraft. And then my YouTube channel name is Lone Wolf Bushcraft. So both my TikTok and my YouTube channel is called Lone Wolf Bushcraft. And feel free to follow me on TikTok. Hey, what's up, Luck? I got 1 minute left. All right. The minute has come up. So anyways, I want to thank you guys and gals for stopping by the Lone Wolf Bushcraft noon live show. Thanks for joining me here on this noon live show. I appreciate everyone in the comments. I'm doing well, Luck. I want to appreciate everyone. I hope you're doing well, Luck. I want to thank everyone who showed up in the chat for this live stream noon show here. Thank you, guys and gals. Thank you to my current subscribers who've been with me a long time. And thank you to my new subscribers who've been with me, who just started on this journey with me. Anyways, I appreciate every one of you guys. Thanks to all my subscribers. And I'll see you guys in the next live show. And thanks for popping in the noon live show. And I'll talk to you guys and gals later. Take care, everyone. Peace. Later, Gators. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. And if you're over in the Philippines, have a good night. So take care, everyone. Take care, Sean. Sorry, you're just popping in as I'm ending my noon show. Take care, Sean. All right, take care, guys and gals. Later, Gators. Cheers. Peace.